Back again, guys, with some news on ENZC, and it is going to the moon. I'm pretty stoked. I hope you are too. I hope you are one of those that invested early on. I got in at half a penny. There's people that got in earlier than me. I got in at half a penny, and I shorted it right away after it jumped. And so I got back in at I think my average right now, after everything I put in, even after the fact, I'm still sitting at 4 cents, which I will take that any day of the week. I've got all my friends and family into it. You know, everybody's on board with this. And there's news that's coming out, keeps coming out. This stock is for real, and I really believe it is going to the moon. Now, you do have to be patient. Doesn't mean tomorrow we see it go up to $1, $50. It ain't gonna make you a million overnight, tonight. But over time, I think it will. I think it is going to be one of those stocks that goes up pretty heavy. We just got some news right before the close of the day. The Godfather on Twitter, and this is what they say. Now, that will go again with, I'm just spitting out some news that I've seen. You got to do your own research. Don't leave it up to me to do the research for you or take my word for it. This is just my opinion. But ENZC, breaking news, has evidence of the theory, was on LinkedIn, and lo and behold, he found out that Ronald Moss has direct connections to Monsef Slau, the director of Operation Warp Speed. Evidence here. Holy, you know what? This is huge. If this is true, that is really huge. Now, it's something, though, that a lot of us ENCZ investors have kind of figured, that this was the case because there were telltale signs of this happening. But now we actually have some evidence here. Meaning, so like this week on Friday, well, hopefully Friday, but hopefully we get the money from the government, and it should be that Warp Speed money, because we already know that they're in Texas, and that's where you go if you want to get the money for doing all this. Which, if they get the money, that's going to be pretty huge for this stock. Right now we have it at 1161. It ended today. Really good, especially within the past 5 days, because as you can see, we've been kind of up and down a bit. 3 months. Around this area here is when I think I had my video, or was it down here? I can't remember. And I apologize for not having videos or doing videos left and right. I'm trying to figure all this out. And I think I finally got a program that'll be easy to record and throw up a video, because I want to do other stocks as well, not just ENZC. But yeah, when we had our dip here, a lot of people were, a lot of people were panicking or whatever, but a lot of us have held the course, and now we're reaping the rewards. It's going back up. And one trend that I did notice, I don't know if this trend will carry on, but it seemed that, I wonder if I can get it on here, but there was about a line that it would, when it would drop, it would hit a line and news from ENZC would come out and it would jump back up. So it would keep with that moving average. It would just hit that line and bounce straight up. Hit the line, bounce straight up. Again, it hit the line last week, Thursday, I want to say. And then it's been going up ever since. This is a perfect opportunity right now. I don't know if, in my humble opinion, I'd say get into it whenever. I wouldn't wait till it hits rock bottom. But if you do, there's a good chance it'll go down again, because what goes up must go down. But if you do get in, let's say you got in a little late, you feel, and you're not making all that much money, or you might even be losing a little money here and there, hold on. This ride is going, anywhere but south. Well, south for a little bit here and there, but ultimately it's going north. But yeah, that was the big news. We do have, we are pretty, we got rid of the stop sign. We're on the yield sign now. That's huge too. Pretty much current as far as I can tell. I believe that the letter from the lawyers is out or the attorney. I'm pretty sure. I'm kind of making this video on the fly. So I will try to do a little more research on that to find it on here or whatever. So bear with me. I'm new to this. But yeah, congrats to everybody that got on this train. Stick around. It's going to be a fun ride. And if you want to know a bit about me when it comes to investing, I've been investing for like off and on for like 8 years, but never really made a lot. Never put the time and effort to really understand it. It really wasn't until this year where it really boomed for me. Because a lot of times before that, I put something in, I'd panic sell, and then it would shoot to the moon. It was one of those, and I wasn't ever doing my research. I didn't even have Facebook groups I was in. I was doing everything just by luck of the draw, just like a poker table or whatever. But ever since then, I'd say this past year or two or whatever, yeah, I've been doing more diligence, my due diligence, the research, everything like that. And I've still taken my lumps. Early in the year, I mean, I was losing money, but while everybody was making money, but I was still learning. And that's the thing, is you're never going to stop learning with stock market. I will throw in a bonus stock here today that I actually invested in. Reeve Technologies. Now, I'm still doing research on this. I didn't throw a lot in there. Just a little bit, because the penny stocks, you can throw $100 in there, you get 1 million shares or whatever it is, and you might be out $100, worst case scenario, but you could be going to the moon the next day too. So, but I'm going to be doing, in the meantime, I'm going to be doing more research on this. From what I've heard, don't quote me on this, is that they do have a similar board of directors to ENZC, which I love that board of directors. They're doing a phenomenal job, and if this is the case, I like them already. But they do a lot of similar things, except instead of going after getting rid of AIDS, they're going more for cancer treatment. But which, more power to them. Hopefully they can figure something out here. But this is a very, it's very low. It's a pure penny stock. It's going up and down right now. Really, if you like the day trade, this could be a pretty nice one. I mean, today I think I got in at 4, sold at 6, got back in at 4. I'm not big on the day trading, but I've started to do it a little bit lately, and there is some money to be made. But yeah, and I've seen some chatter online with this. That's one thing with some of these stocks. You start seeing some chatter, you can go in there and make a quick buck. It might be a pump and dump. It might be hold on for a while. But either way, I'm going to do a little more research on it before I throw real money into it. But just throwing this one out there, just personally, I like to. It's hard finding the stocks a lot of times, especially when it comes to penny stocks. You're waiting for somebody to say something, or seeing it come across your screen. You got to really search for some of these, and I always like it when somebody does find something and they throw it out online and just mention it, and then I can go do my research. So yeah, if you got any stocks, throw them in the comments, and I'll look at them and see what I think. I'm no expert by any means. I want to reiterate that. I'm just a guy doing, stocks, making a little bit of money, But yeah, if you got any info on other stocks, throw them in the comment section. Also, if you want to brag about being in an ENZC, please brag up a storm. Also, if you got any news on any of these, throw them in the comments. I'm hoping to put out some more videos in the future here. Hopefully at least once a week, maybe even more. We'll see. I got nothing to do in the evenings here, so these videos so far isn't too hard to make, so I might as well throw them out there after I'm done doing my research for trading the next day. So all right, guys, on that note, I'm going to let you all go. Now I'm going to get back to work to find out some more stocks where we can all make more money.